Hello. Hello. Hi. I'm back. We're playing some Hearts of Iron 4 today. For a little while at least. Yeah, sure. With music from Brazil, of course. We're gonna play as Brazil. And it's Brazil Dazzle. It's Brazil Dazzle, in case you're wondering. So we'll just start on regular. I'm not any good at this game. I've played it before on stream. I just play it for fun. I mean, we'll see what happens. I played a little bit again last night to refamiliarize myself with the game, and because it occurred to me to play. And so now I'm playing again. All right. There you go. Everybody there under this guy. Yes, Mr. Morales. And I'm gonna change the template of this guy here. And I'm gonna change the template of this guy too. Then I'm gonna take him down here and I'm gonna put him on the border with Uruguay. Oh, Uruguay. Then we're gonna pick some text here. We're gonna go for the industry text early. Engineering here. So let me go back in here. Yeah, that's industry. Okay. Alright, and then free civilian factories. So let's look around to build more. We'll build one here. We don't want to go crazy with that because there's the thing, right? The thing? When you go up the industry tree, it gives you free factories. And if you've built them all, you'll lose the free factories. So we're gonna add a little bit of transport. Man, I think Pretzel rides on the first CPU thread, and obviously everything else wants to be on the first CPU thread too. So it doesn't work very well. That's what I'm saying. When you have a CPU intensive game like this one, might have to shut it off. I've tried setting its affinity to other things too, and it doesn't seem to work. So we don't want to queue up too much, but we want to queue up enough. So let's just improve the roads in the worst areas possible, and that should keep us out of trouble for waste. We'll do that. All right, and then we got military factory. So let's add planes. And I think that's it there. And then we want to make sure we add convoys and subs. And it doesn't matter that we're not building a lot right now, because we'll get it for free later. And then we're going to be fascist, of course, because that's what you do in this game, right? Is there any actual alternative to that? Not that I know. But, they haven't. I'm not the brightest one, though, so. America. Get some supplies from America. There's no divisions in basic training, so we need to get them in there. We have 7. So we want to add 2 more 8s. And just 1. And we're going to set them both for Rio here. So, I mean, we don't obviously have any equipment, so that's not a meaningful thing to actually do. Let's train these guys, and I think we're ready to actually start the game. Press play. Speed up real fast. Let's move you guys here. And then we'll have you do air superiority here over South America. It's going to be a little bit before we go to war, but might as well set it up, right? So now we're just grinding away for a little bit. We got to build enough world tension, or rather enough credibility to go fascist. Everyone loves fascism, right? Too real. Too soon. It's hard to play this game without commenting about modern politics, but I'm gonna do it somehow. All right. So what I do want to do though is I want to get the fascist demagogue. All right. Yeah. All right. Political effort. So fascist demagogue here. Great. And then keep going up the fascist tree. Now there is no democracy support here, but we need to build the fascist base. Ah, the UK are gonna break everybody, huh? In the last couple of games I've played of this, and this is just vanilla with I think every current expansion, maybe not Resistance. The UK has freed everyone right away in the last few games I played, just like every time. So like Africa suddenly becomes like, you know, full of independent countries and stuff. And then because of that, Italy actually does really well in Africa for a little bit. It's fairly interesting. All right, so what are we going to spend our next group of points on? We have the fascist demagogue. I kind of want to do industrial concern because I always wait too long for that. I mean, or we could just start undermining the political process and go hard to fascism. I mean, we're going hard to fascism anyways, but hard to fascism. Let's see. We want to do construction. Yeah, let's take the industry one so we can actually get the discount on industrial research and use it for something good. That seems like such a waste, but I guess, you know, you build fascism by going down the tree, right? So I think it's a little bit faster when you like undermine and stuff. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look here. Yeah. Okay. So we built one civilian factory so far in like what, 4 months, 5 months. The other thing that's been happening a lot in this game, like repeatedly, with historical AI off, is that Mexico always seems to go into civil war, and I think in the update before this one, they changed the Mexican tree and everything, made it really complex. So we're gonna take the industry one. We can get those sweet discounts. Okay, here's the Spanish Civil War. It seems to me like the nationalists win like 9 of 10 of those. I've done a bunch of them. I don't know why the nationalists always win. They seem to, though. Brazil has a pretty large population, and like you can get to the point where like you can have, you know, 70 some divisions and like 3 million extra manpower and stuff. I'm just not very good at the game. Like I'll probably find it relatively easy to conquer these 3 countries: Uruguay, Paraguay, and Bolivia. But I probably will stall out after that, and that seems to be the way of it. Militarism now. Yeah. Just keep going up this fascist tree until I can't anymore. I don't care about the planes. So how is it the fascist component? Is it 16 of 84? We're losing, not aligned is losing 0.20 a day. So, that's 1 a week, roughly, 1.5 a week. That's not great. I think maybe we should start digging into the other ones. Well, let's see, this is for, like, stability. This is ideological drift. You wouldn't use that yet, right? Oh, the UK's going fascist. That's interesting. I see that a lot now, too. Dangerously fascist-prone UK, I guess. Construction is complete. Good. Let's do the industry upgrade there. Yeah, so I guess let's start undermining the government. Let's open up the political discourse. I don't know if that actually does anything. So now this is 0.10 instead of 0.20. So, and let's use the next 50 or 25 here on expand civil support. Now that breaks up your stability, which slows down everything. And let's also get let's unlock fuel because we want to start producing rubber. Militarism, excellent. Come here. Military use. More recruitables. Okay, we're at 24 fascists. 0.11 negative for Estado Novo. I suppose you could like stay non-aligned and wait until I think you need like 50% instability to attack when you're non-aligned, something like that. Usually about now you start to get some fascist events. And like the plus 10% events, I could really use them. Fuel storage, excellent. So yeah, let's get synthetic oil. Let's take another civil support. 0.07 daily change. That's rough. All right, and then paramilitarism, which is faster divisions. Not that it matters when you have no supplies. How are we doing on the old infrastructure-y? I'm gonna get a couple refineries in ASAP. And our troops will be ready, I'm sure, maybe someday. We haven't got any of the 10% events as of yet, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna keep spending points on civil support. Our stability is ultra low. Man, our daily change is shite. That civil support doesn't appear to have done anything, does it? What's there? I don't want to miss research turns. Get that industrial base up a little bit. Estado Novo's down to 64. Man. Paramilitarism. Ideological fanaticism. 5% attack on core, 10% division defense on core, 10% can create factions. Yeah. So this is the last one in the fascist tree. So I usually jump over to the industrial tree right after this. Oh, I also usually have this already. I usually have the support for a referendum already, and I'm a little confused why we don't. I got a new follower. Thanks, Comrade Potato 47, for following. I appreciate that. I'm at 49 followers. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's an honor to have 49 followers, and I mean it in the most non-serious way possible. I do appreciate it, though. Hopefully people watch. Right, so we already have 1.22 million manpower. It's crazy what Brazil can produce. I mean, is Brazil even this populated in 1937? Doesn't feel like it, but we're up to a full 40% in the fascist ideology here. So here we get an extra 5%, though we lose even more stability. We're at 5% stability. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen here. We might get a civil war. I don't know what happens when you get a civil war. I've never failed that badly before. I mean, I know you can do it on purpose. There's like guides to what to do for the civil war, and the gist of it is that like you just kind of hold a couple units in reserve, like train them, but don't send them out. And as soon as and those should be your only units. So as soon as the civil war happens, you send out fast moving units like horses and stuff. and they go immediately conquer everything. It's crazy, right? It is. So where are we at now? 46%. We're almost there. I feel like this is taking longer than it usually does. It's 1937 already. May 1937. I think we should have been able to flip it already. We're at 0.06 daily change. Oh, the UK fascist civil war is happening. That's interesting. They always seem to go fascist now when you turn the historical AI off. We're so close to flipping this in a peaceful referendum-like manner. I don't want to piss away this political power. I feel like you lose some of it when the government goes. I can't remember, though. But you need a bunch of it to pursue any sort of, like, foreign support strategy, right? Alright, let's get the upgraded industry here. We can't recruit anything because we're not producing anything. That's not a deep concern of us. Once we go fascist, we can immediately... Okay. British Empire took 60. UK was annexed 24,000. Okay, so what? They became fascist or not? Ideology. Where's it? I just click on them. I think this is their fascist flag. Yeah, Oswald Mosley. So they're fascist. The last few times I've seen them go fascist, they've also been in the Allies anyways. It's quite strange. Now, because they're fascist, they'll almost certainly throw away the Empire. That's been my experience, but I guess we'll see. This kind of defeats the purpose of being fascist, if you ask me. Are we up to a revolution? Oh yeah, okay, so we should be able to get a referendum. Yeah. Referendi it is. Alright, so now we're fascists, which is always nice. It's always nice to be fascist. So we can start taking the industrial tree now. And getting those free upgrades. While we're at it though, let's throw down a refinery or two. We'll put one here and one here. I'm gonna move these up. We want to start producing more rubber, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Are we up to the point where we can retrain those guys? I think that's just enough. So let's start building the justification for Uruguay. We need more points. Right. We'll wait a little bit more. We also want to make friends with the other fascist powers so they'll give us equipment, because we're desperately going to be in need of it. So while we're thinking about that, let's actually put down this. We want to add, that's too many divisions. Oh, that's because I'm training all these others. All right, we'll just do it this way. What's 4 times 6? It's 24. We'll recruit here as well. We can't actually make any of these divisions, but someday we will. Someday. We probably have enough for Uruguay, but I also want to make friends with the fascists. So if I go to the country list here, and I go by opinion to us, yeah. So the British, the Italians, the Japanese, and the Germans will all give us stuff if we pursue the sugar daddy strategy. How's Spain doing? So I'm gonna wait till I have about, like, I don't know, 100 political power, and then simultaneously do all the relationships and the political and the justification. I could probably spend some more, but I don't have any more, so. It looks like Republican Spain are going to lose. They pretty much always do, but not every time. Lately, I've been seeing the Reich just get run right the fuck over as well. Alright, so let's make friends with the English. Improve relations. And the Italians improve relations. Okay, and the Japanese improve relations. And Reich. Okay, that's good. And then let's get our Uruguay on here. Justify Uruguay, conquer Uruguay, sent. All right, that's going to be done 7th of May, 1938. So that's a long time from now. Any additional political power we get between then and now should go into stability. Ah, we got the industrial bonus here. What do you think? That's efficiency. This is resources. Yeah, let's do resources. National focus. Construction 2 now. Not enough building slots for civilian factories. Oh, might. Minus Jarius. Where is that? Where is that? You know, I don't know. Goias. It's here. So, like, if we look at construction right now, there's room. So, we'll take it. We'll take it. Free stuff. We really need to raise this. Ruling party popularity is 8%. Concentrated industry 2. That was because that one was bonused. Oh no, that's actually this one that's bonused, isn't it? Okay, let's do the next tech. Oh, we're still ahead. So radio. It's always nice to have radio in there, I guess, right? It's 1937. Apparently, we don't have any radio. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but so our power is pissing away because we're doing all the hand jobs to all the sugar daddies. Oh, Pakistan and India split, eh? Yeah, that's an interesting one. We're questioning Uruguayan sovereignty. Should those Uruguayans really be sovereign? This is going back and forth. If I were India, I would try to hold the line here, and I would push this all real quick from both sides, and then I would send everybody else over. But then again, I'm not very good at this game, so India probably knows better than me. They probably know better than me. The AI, I see people complain about the AI in this game, but I'm not good enough to know that it's actually bad. You know, that's like sad. That's what it is. Okay, keep going up the infrastructure tree. I assume India will win, but it actually looks like they're losing now, doesn't it? Excavation 1 is finished. Let's see, is this 0.02, so we'll do that now. Computing machine. I saw a thing on Reddit this morning. It was a mechanical calculator. And someone did divide by 0. And it just runs forever. Like, it won't stop. Instead of getting an error or locking up or something, it just spins and spins. Oh, India are getting their ass kicked, it seems. Burma split off. I didn't notice that. That might save them if they can stop that. Wow. Well, that's not going well for them at all. All right, so what is it? It's January, so we have a couple more months until we're ready to advance into Uruguay. Yeah. So we're slowly creeping up on political power now because our stability is so low. It's creeping up a little bit. We're also spending a lot of it, but that should be expiring very soon. Infrastructure is up. Infrastructure 3 now. We're gonna go straight down to the research slot, and then we're gonna pop over to the other side of the tree and start doing the weapons and stuff to see what we get there. Yeah, take that, Uruguay. Okay, so it's only about 2 months. We'll wait till the end of March, and then we'll stop our training to try to get these guys ready. We'll do a little bit of planning too. We should be able to win this relatively easy, but we'll see. You never know. Incompetent leadership like my own is bound to cause trouble at some point. We're getting those industrial base up. Brazil is almost at 3 million extra manpower. I think we should try to get the guy who does stability here, popular figurehead, because we desperately need more stability. Okay, it's the end of March, so we're gonna stop training, and we're gonna start planning. And hopefully that'll help. Hopefully we'll have a chance here. We should be able to defeat Uruguay without additional forces, but we don't even really have guns, so we're gonna have to beg for those guns. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Interesting choice. The Anschluss just happened. Did it? Yep. The Spanish Civil War is still going on. Republican Spain do not look good. Pakistan appears to be winning in India, but India has dealt with its eastern problem. Let's get the extra research slot. Right. The British Empire has not broken up. The justification is complete. Let's pause. Okay, we don't have the troops here, but we're gonna start the war right now. Right? And then before anything happens, we're gonna go to England, request Lend-Lease, infantry equipment and support equipment. No, code already no. Okay, we're gonna get guns from everyone we can get guns from, and with possible that as well support. And one thing we didn't do that we really should do is we should really get Artie into our wrong one. We should really get wrong one. Should really get Artie into our divisions. We should have done it. We should have done it. Edit. We're just gonna put him over here though. This is support artillery, and then we're also gonna make them 20 width. We're gonna make them 20 width. Yeah, like that. Brazil should definitely have 40 width, right? That seems like it to me. So we're gonna get all these supplies. We're gonna wait like a month or two, and then we'll go. Alright, we need to produce Artie now, because we have Artie in our division template. And then get some of these guns in. By waiting till the end of May, some of the guns will come in. Alright, so we have extra planes, so let's get them. And now we have air superiority, and then we'll go. It's basically the end of May anyways. This is going to be tougher than it looks, because we have so few troops. We should be able to get some out though. Once we actually get some supplies from the fascist powers. It's weird that doesn't live sort. We've gotten a few. It looks like we're losing. Losing to Uruguay would be pretty fucking sad. But I put it down to the leadership. We should just kill them all. Wait, that's me. Oh shit. We're winning one. The Reich declared war on Czechoslovakia. Okay, a computing machine. Get that tech up. And we'll go back over here. Let's try to get let's see, did we get any of those yet? No, we didn't unlock any of those yet. More resources than it is. We snuck in. We snuck in. Those guys, they could race down to the capital. This is very dangerous. Pause the game. The Germans want to dock. Yes, you can dock. National focus should now go to armament. We desperately need more stuff. More stuff. So let's do the next layer across this way. We don't really need conversion speed yet, so let's do this. Gotta get that popular figurehead in. So surely we've got some people with guns now, yeah. Just only some though. We've got 100% of the guns from Britain. So let's modify it, clear it all, send it, and then go right back to them. And see if they'll give us more stuff. Just guns though. Okay, it's fine with me. I mean, it's better than nothing. 50 rifles. 50 rifles. 50 rifles. We're gonna need more troops. So we'll send him out. Come over here. We desperately need you. Things are not going well for Brazil so far. What are you doing? We've lost 16,000 men because we're sending people in. You get one bullet, you get one bullet, you get one bullet, and you get the rifle, but no bullets. It's not a very good strategy. France has joined Canada. What? What? In an alliance, surely. Czechoslovakia, Luxembourg. Alright, so the allies are kicking off, but it doesn't look like Britain's going to be in it. Delicious coffee-flavored beverage. Alright, let's get the figurehead. Try to get some stability. It does look like we've broken the line a little better. It's got to be that air superiority, because it certainly isn't any sort of strategic planning or anything. It looks like there's a hole there. Exploit the hole. No, not anymore. How many internationals are there going to be, for fuck's sake? All right, let's look at our sugar daddy status. 2. Okay, that's still. We're still convoying. Still convoying. We're not making much progress importing those weapons. India declared war on India. I thought. Oh, there's a civil war now. So did Pakistan get defeated? Nope. Oh, that's. Well, India's gone. So much for India. Free civilian factories. All right. Let's see. We'll put one here. Put another one here. Another one here. Okay, you guys do those. Focus, guys. Let's get that production raised up a little bit. We're really not doing well in this at all. So now we've got a slight bit more. Let's get that cobalt from America cobalt, because they won't start a war with us. That should be fine. These guys here. Go in there. Get in there. Okay, so something just happened in the Indian situation. Hello? All of you are in his command. Jesus Christ. Research slots. Up tech? Nope. Let's get decryption so we can stay ahead of where they are. On the line, as it were. So we should start getting military factories. Nah. Still massive equipment shortages. Our sugar daddies really did not give us enough sugar, if you know what I'm saying. Right now we're just throwing men at the Uruguayans. which is never a good solution. Look at this. 5-1 losses. It's not good at all. Total air superiority, of course, though. Be surprised if there were an Uruguayan Air Force. It does look like we're going to win. And let's see. How's our aid going? Okay, that whole 50 rifles is done. That's still going. That's still going. That's still going. Let's go back to the British again. Dude, can you guys fucking actually help us out? Yeah, now they're gonna help us for real this time. They're gonna give us everything we need now, I swear. Just faster construction is always better. Go 2,000 rifles, 26 support equipment, and 31 18-pounders. Okay. Need the big 18-pounders if you know what I'm saying. Hopefully that will arrive. So the length of this Uruguayan war has actually benefited us because we've been able to take a couple different deals with the fascist sugar daddies. Mainly the Brits so far, though. So like, look at the Reich here. They've been trying to give us 8,000 guns. Instead, they've given us 1,900. Armament 3. Alright, so that... We're not building everything we meant to build. It's almost getting to the point where we can start putting down fucking our own factories. Independent state of Croatia declares war. Okay, so... That's the Reich freeing Croatia. I never understand that one. If I'm Germany, I'm not freeing anybody in Europe. That doesn't look good. Let's pause right here. Let's do there. We'll go into Seoul. Like that, and just kick those guys right into the forest. That should help a bit. They're mostly trained and mostly equipped. We're still not doing very well at this at all. Look at that. 3-1 though now. So we've inflicted a few more casualties. Let's see. 12%, 4%, 50%. Okay, so Japan's finally delivering some rifles. And the Reich, looks like they've delivered everything. This is weird, right? I think this is buggy. Like, modify this. No. What's the status of this Lend-Lease? Okay, it says total equipment delivered up to date. 2,400 rifles, 72 support equipment. So it's those fractional amounts that confuse me. I don't know what to make of those. Also, that they don't disappear when they're done. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We really started breaking them now. We pocketed some of them, apparently. I didn't do it. The AI pocketing on my behalf is appreciated, though. Fucking finish him. Get in there. We're crushing them now. Yeah, the casualties have raised quite a bit for them as well. So that's an improvement. All right, what we want to make sure we do is right before the end of the war, we want to make sure we go back to our sugar daddies, our fascist sugar daddies, and ask for more stuff. That's pretty much now. They're at 20%. I mean, it really just looks like we haven't got anything yet. Oh, the Japanese here. Let's see. Modify this. Clear all. Send. And then go right back to him. No. No. Yes, they'll give us guns. Right? Okay, we'll take the big guns. Even if it's 150 75 millimeter guns. That's nice. We got free factories finally, so start building our own guns a little bit as well. Looks like we're winning in the center there. The Mexican Civil War starts. Everything seems to be happening a little bit later. Including me. I'm failing a little bit later. Let's see. The British are at 11%. I don't think we've gotten much. Somehow we're in bad shape though. Estonia has capitulated. Wow, wait, the Germans are in Estonia already? We're gonna have to check that out when our own war is complete. We're almost there. I swear, sort of, maybe, kind of. Can we get any more troops into the fight? Not really. Not really. Construction. Let's go ahead and get excavation to get more resources. And where are we actually at with construction? Okay, what national ideology are we on? We have 0 stability, which cannot be good. I swear that track has played like 6 times already. Let me change the channel. Let's see. Let's get I don't know, rock. Extreme road trip 2. The right claims Memel. So Lithuania. Okay. So it's ending for real now. We're about to win for real. I don't know. This looks like it's full, but then it doesn't at the same time. It's very confusing presentation of information. Let's see. Political power game. Construction 3. All right. So now we can worry. We don't have to worry anymore. We can now build away at that. So let's get that. And let's go to construction. And let's see. Let's get a couple more civilian factories. One there. One there. One there. That'll do. And then a couple more oil infrastructures. One there. One there. One there. And then a couple more military factories here, 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 and then loads more transportation infrastructure to try to improve our ability to attack our neighbors. All right, so we've queued up like all the construction you could possibly need. Oil processing, so we'll do fuel as well. One day. I mean, Brazil should be able to compete at like a global, international level, right? What up? Anglo-Italian alliance. Wow, so the English are joining into the Reich. That's what's happening there. They're joining the Axis. Go ahead and get that. We're gonna win eventually. It's gonna have been extremely costly. About 2-to-1, 3-to-1 casualties, which frankly it could have been worse. It could have been much better as well, I think. There we go. Fuck me. They fought really hard. All right. So I mean, that could have been worse. Could have been better. So let's get bordered up on Paraguay, and then get that front line in. And we need to raise stability. We got lots of manpower. And you know, obviously we need to get people out in the field and shit too. It's just not really happening yet because of lack of equipment. Collectivist ethos is done. The new division, this is kind of like the second army, as it were, is almost ready. What are you guys missing? Infantry equipment, obviously. Obviously, we have no guns. Is there really? My bad. So we should be building a bunch of shit now. Yeah. 11, 13, yeah, bam, done. That doesn't display very well either, does it? This should be going up, right? Like, stability should be raising now, yeah? We're gonna do like promises of peace. And we have to raise stability. It's terrible right now. Weekly change is now half a point, it looks like. Secret weapons, excellent. All right, so we're pretty much done over here on the right until we get more factories. So let's use, let's do nuclear effort as well. So we can double up on that. How are we doing on the deliverables? They should be delivered. Yeah, this is full. Like, this is one of these things where this little icon is still here, but it says we've reached 100%. And if you go look at the actual deal, they're giving us 0.25, whatever the fuck that means. So we'll close that away. They actually went away, for what it's worth. Italy, how you doing? Okay, Italy are delivering. The Reich are delivering now, too. So there's still more to bring from both of them. I think that's actually part of the new army. Yeah, that is. What am I here? Yuriko Gaspar Dutra. Mexico defeats the junta, and the junta I think is the fascist state, isn't it? All right, so secret weapons gives us this. And then atomic research gives us the next one. So we're up to a whole 30% stability. We don't want to let this go too long, so let's justify here. That should do. And if we go into open here, let's organize this. We're going to need to raise Nationalist one in Spain. Raise our relationships again. It took so long. Whose division is that? It's all of those are Gaspar's. These are all his. I got an open research slot. So let's go ahead and get advanced machine tools in it. Our national focus. We got nuclear and everything, so nuclear. Very, very smart. Good genes. Why do I keep scrolling down? I don't want that to ever happen. It's so weird that this window doesn't pan left and right correctly. It's army effort. Great. We're finally getting to the point where we're actually improving our military. These guns are showing up, is what it is. So I think we can actually get all these guys into the field, even though they're not fully armed. And we'll just wait for that. So our supplies are completely delivered? No. The Reich is still delivering some supplies. How is the war in Europe going? some fighting going on in Poland. What is that? The German-French War. France, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, South Africa, New Zealand, Luxembourg, Canada. Okay. So this is weird. The Dominion territories, or the condominium territories, plus France, are fighting in Europe. Poland's not in that war. And then Germany, Hungary, and Croatia are in that war on that side. The Pakistan-Indian War is ongoing. Pakistan's winning. The Japanese-Chinese War, as always. Japan looks to sort of be winning. The Soviet-Lithuanian War... Oh, that's the one Poland's in. Well, that could be worse for Poland. They're not fighting the Germans yet. Hungary and Germany are dismembering them right now. Okay, so we've got a little bit of political power. So let's improve here. And let's improve in Japan as well. We have to keep these relationships sweetened. You got to put out for your sugar daddies. See this? Look at this. There's nothing in this deal. Huh. What is it? Can't request. What? I'm looking at that totally wrong. I'm dumb. Speaking of being dumb, I'll be right back.